We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room, and we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be taken short. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. And some room to work. Touchdown, 49ers. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Next the score, Niners 7, Steelers nothing.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 29-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Jack.
On the toss, here's Johnson. And some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Black 20. Check. Watch it before.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Gold to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Middle.
They'll run it with Johnson. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Nick Bosa brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger will throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeForest Buckner providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return.
We got this. Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st down, here's Breida. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Garoppolo looks to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie first-rounder from Michigan, Devin Bush. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of 1st downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 1st downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Roethlisberger down around his goal line. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the 1st quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
And the reception made by Dante Moncrief. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you make curl a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now this pass to Vance McDonald complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
It's a gain of 20.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And McDonald here over the middle. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First down, Steelers.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Easy. 56.
Here's Roethlisberger. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
A reminder, coming up later tonight, a lot of buzz about this game. The Browns, they've been doing some travel. Back-to-back primetime games for them. Monday night they were in New York. Now the Browns head to Los Angeles to take on the NFC champs, Browns and Rams. An 8:20 kickoff Eastern time, 5:20 in California. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Here we go. 180. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Garoppolo gives to Breda. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Garoppolo. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here we go.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Garoppolo now. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go. strong right, strong right, strong right. Everyone got four down.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
You don't want no problems with me.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Who that?
11.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Coleman has it here right side.
Last stop.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 180.
Come on, D.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now Gold for the extra point. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Niners 21, Steelers nothing. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any... And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now a give to Breida. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check 3.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 35-yard line.
Here we go.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. On play action, now Garoppolo. And Salek here, left side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Last year's NFL leader in field goal percentage, Robbie Gould, on for the Niners field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Robbie Gould sets the kickoff.
Now it's Gould after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
Here we go, here we go.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Now Garoppolo. Steps away to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Roethlisberger. On the left side, it's McDonald. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a handoff, Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go play action with Roethlisberger. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Roethlisberger. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 48. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start on the ground with Breida, and he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Check, 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 check.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by Bud Dupree.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. 3rd and short, McKinnon. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So they went a little cautious there on 3rd and long.
And nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a 1st down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. Here, 11.
Now a give coming right is Breida. He's got a... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Result of the play, 1st down and 10.
Ready? 180. We ain't giving up nothing today.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 7-yard line.
All right, now.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7.
It's our time. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. 49. Check 49. Check.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
That's it, baby. That's it.
And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
Set. Select 30. Watch QB drop. Watch QB lose.
On third down, Roethlisberger looks to throw, fires right side, and that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
The Niners take over first and 10
Let's go.
at their own 43-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their own 43. A handoff to Breida to begin the drive. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
Here we go.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's third and 10. On third down, here's Coleman. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Watch the curl.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And complete to Moncrief over the middle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And that is scooped up by the 49ers. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, Parker, I think it's safe to say they can mark this down as extremely frustrating. Here we are in the fourth quarter, and that last play, that turnover, I think it epitomizes what happened to them all day on offense.
So symbolic, and that's why they're still being shut out. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go. 180. Let's go, D. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right.
They run again with Breida. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Niners on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is third down and 12.
Let's go.
On the quick handoff, it's Juszczyk. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. This is where, fourth quarter, you got the lead. You give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
But you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering whether they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
First man through. It's the fullback, Juszczyk. And he coughed it up.
Go, 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 run.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
On third down, a run from Breida. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a first and 10 at the 20. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
And 2 at the 28-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger. And he's got Moncrief. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
First down, Steelers.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He's got this complete to Ryan Switzer. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Pittsburgh.
50 seconds to Mike.
Hey, check.
Six, both of them.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off down near the 5. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Here we go.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
There he goes, right side. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Gold to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Next to score, Niners 37, Steelers nothing. Robbie Gould set to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set. 230.
57. Hey, here we go.
And they take a knee. So the victory here for San Francisco. Incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form.